I'm trying to publicly embarrass myself. Why? Because I know that it is the cost of entry for what I'm trying to accomplish. 3 years ago, I wrote all these pages about the mental block that I was having against creating this kind of account, and it kind of came down to a few key ideas. One was that I really didn't like who I was at the time, and I knew that my ideas and values wouldn't align with the future version of myself, probably, because I was so young. You have such limited life experience the younger that you are, and it was kind of an awareness of, I realize there's so much I don't know, and I'm going to look back on what I am saying and feel an intense sense of shame surrounding that, even though I didn't know any better. Another one was that I thought that I had to be an ideal version of myself as a prerequisite for starting the project, or kind of like a minimum viable version of myself. And that version of myself actually didn't have any parameters, definitions, milestones, anything that was measurable that could say, hey, we actually accomplished this. So I was reaching for this insatiable goal of being the best version of myself that would never come into fruition and that I would never feel satisfied with. And so I was spending my entire life and all of my time kind of hating myself, thinking you could be a better version of yourself, you could be a better person, you could improve this or that about yourself, but never actually ever being able to accomplish that. So it's a terrible, terrible way to live, to constantly be in that gap. And then the third thing was I kind of just didn't want to be judged. I felt like I already was judging myself so intensely. Why add on to that by other people? But the truth is that feedback is how we improve and grow. And one of the main things that I need to work on and want to work on about myself is articulating my ideas and consolidating them and communicating them effectively. I tend to have what I know in my head and then figure out how to reword it in 80 different ways and way overthink it, and then I re-record the video 50 times, and I get so jumbled up in my mind that I can't even get out what I want to say anymore, because my mind is going faster than my mouth can, and I'm having like 5 different thoughts simultaneously and trying to talk at the same time, and it just doesn't work out. The only way for me to get over this is to talk, share things, be embarrassed, receive feedback and criticism, share my ideas, get over it, and be a part of the world. I'm committing to posting once a day for 100 days, a random thought, idea, view that I have, and just